Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing amazingly well. I'm also doing pretty good. This is CA Yash Jain from QuintEdge. At QuintEdge, we have helped thousands of students in past to clear their CFA and FRM exams in one go. In last 3 to 4 weeks, we have received thousands of queries regarding CFA Level 1 exams, like what are the changes made in the syllabus, am I eligible to appear for CFA exams, is there any changes in the eligibility requirement, can I start preparing now, and many more questions like this. So in this video, I'm going to answer all your queries related to CFA Level 1 2024 exams. This is going to be your one-stop solution. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start from the very base. What is the purpose of CFA Level 1 exams? CFA Level 1 exams are designed to help candidates to learn about the basic concepts and principles of investment management. How do you typically manage an investment? It could be investment into equity, derivatives, fixed income, or maybe some alternate assets, and how to do financial analysis. So this is covering the part that is related to analysis, and this is how do you manage a particular investment, how do you manage a particular portfolio, right? This is the aim of CFA Level 1, just to give you base level knowledge. Okay, now let us move ahead and let us discuss the syllabus that we have in CFA Level 1 2024. So altogether there are still 10 subjects, so no changes over here. Quantitative method, economics, financial statement analysis, corporate issuers. These are tools. Basically, this is related to your financial analysis. Then we have equity investments, fixed income, derivatives, and alternate investments. These are asset classes, right? And portfolio management is when you invest all your money into alternate, derivative, fixed income, equity. You create a portfolio. How do you manage a portfolio? And since we are working in investment profession, we have to be very ethical because we are dealing with someone else's money, right? And that too not in small sum, very big amount. So this is the entire syllabus at a very superficial level, right? It is the same as it was in 2023. Now, moving ahead. CFA Level 1 content. Now, this is specifically for CFA Level 1 2024. You have in total 3 things to be done. Firstly, there is prerequisite modules. These modules are not testable in exams. For FSA, that is your financial statement analysis. This is not accounting, but there is a prerequisite module on FSA. The reason behind giving these prerequisite modules were, there were many candidates who are not comfortable with the knowledge that is provided to them in the class. They wanted to start from ground zero. Although the tutors were doing it, but institute felt that need that we need to start or we need to give candidates some knowledge that is not testable in exam, but very basic for their understanding, right? So prerequisite modules are not testable in exams, but in case you feel difficulty in financial statement and analysis, economics or quants, prerequisite modules are recommended, right? So accounting, that is FSA, this is analysis of accounting, by the way, economics and quants. There are 3 prerequisite modules now that was not there earlier, okay? And these are not testable, I am repeating again. Then core curriculum modules, those 10 subjects we saw, those 10 subjects is testable. Those 10 subjects are the part of core curriculum, right? And then practical skill modules. These are also not testable in exams. For CFA Level 1 candidates, in total there are 2 modules available. Can you complete both of them? Answer is yes, but at least doing one is mandatory. When is the best time to complete it? My recommendation will be, firstly, complete your entire syllabus. Post your exams before releasing of result, you have to complete the module, right? When can you select which module to complete? You can select after registration anytime before result. So it takes around 15 to 20 hours to cover these modules. What are the 2 topics that are under these modules? Like as a student, you can cover both, but at least one is mandatory. The first topic is financial modeling, okay? So it's a very basic financial statement, like 3 statement financial modeling. If you are good with Excel, you will be able to do it. Financial statement modeling, and then we have Python programming fundamentals, right? My recommendation, if you are a student, do both of them. post like your exams, you will be relatively available. So do both of them. If you are a working professional, decide which one is going to help you in your career, financial modeling or Python programming. If I was you, I'll firstly complete financial modeling and then I'll move towards like Python programming. Okay, you have to cover at least one of them before results, not mandatory to cover it before exams, right? Okay, now moving ahead, fees. There is one-time enrollment fees that you have to pay, that is $350. And if you register early as in before the deadline is there, like the institute have divided the payment of fees part into two. One is early bird registration where you get some discount, and one is standard registration where you don't get any discount. Early bird registration, you have to pay $940. So 350 plus 940, that is 1290. Plus on this, you'll have to pay GST. In rupee terms, this will be around 1,25,000 rupees, plus minus 1-2,000 here and there, depending upon exchange rate and the transaction charges. If you are registering a bit late, that is you are falling in standard registration, then you have to pay $1,250. My bad, $1,250. $1,250 plus this 350 is mandatory one-time payment for enrollment. This will add up to 1,600 plus GST. In rupee terms, like including GST, it will be 1,55,000 rupees, right? So my recommendation is always go for early bird registration. There is no sense of spending 20-30,000 rupees extra, right? Because it generally takes around 6-7 months to prepare for CFA exams. At least you need this much amount of time. If you have to like decide 6-7 months in advance, so why to wait and then like pay 30,000 rupees extra? So my recommendation is always go for early bird registration, right? And nowadays exams are held 4 times in a year, right? CFA Level 1 exams starting from the month of February, every 3 months exams are held. So even if you miss one deadline, if you end up saving 30-40,000 rupees and doesn't add up very big difference in your career. So my recommendation will be save that money and then go for early bird registration. Okay, moving ahead, let's discuss exam patterns. It is an MCQ based exam, CFA Level 1, Level 2 and a good part of CFA Level 3. All 3 exams are MCQ based. That is, you have to take the correct answer. All 3 exams are computer based. That is, you have to appear for exams on a particular screen. You have to click the correct answer. Okay. You cannot give exams from your home. You have to go to Prometric Center. CFA Institute conducts the exam, but these exams are like done at Prometric's Exam Center, right? So these are the cities. You can pause the video where the exam center is available. At the date I am recording this video, these cities exam center are available. You can pause the video and check. Okay. Then in total there are 180 multiple choice questions with no negative marking. There will be your entire exam session will be divided into 2 parts. One session of 2 hours 15 minutes, that is approximately 135 minutes. Then there is an optional break and then again 2 hours 15 minutes of exam session. So in total your exam duration will be 4 hours 30 minutes with an optional like a break in between. Okay. Now moving ahead, exam dates. I'm specifically addressing February 24 candidates. Please listen carefully. Your exams will be conducted between 19th of February to 25th of February 2024. For this, early bird registration where you have to pay $940 plus the enrollment fees will close on 13th of July. So exactly after 1 month from the date I am recording this video. The registration for February 24, that is the registration will close, not early bird but the standard one also will close on 29th September. This is for the payment by invoice, and if you are paying bit late via other mechanism, it is available to you by 8th of November. If you want to, like after registration of your exams, you also have to schedule your exam. Like which date within this you have to appear for exams, which center, right? So registration is one part, exam scheduling is another part. After registration, like within 15-20 minutes you receive mail, confirmation is done once you make the payments, and then you are allowed to schedule your exams. The last date to schedule your exam is 21st of November. Sir, what if I pay the fees but I don't schedule my exams? Your fees is gone, right? They provided you with the opportunity, you haven't done it, it's not their fault, okay? If in case you are appearing for other than Feb 24 exams, what are the dates, etc., please check Institute's website. I'll provide link in the description, okay? Now moving ahead, scholarship for 2024 candidates. I've received 10-15 calls in last 1.5 weeks regarding scholarship. If you're going to appear for February 24, scholarships are not available for you. I called institute like India number also, but they are also not aware what the September window that is going to open for scholarship. Will February 24 exams or candidates will be entertained in it or not? So very low probability you will get scholarship for 2024 exams, February 2024 exams. If you are going to appear for May exams, then scholarship will be made available to you. The window will open in September. So please go and check institute website. There are two types of scholarship that generally the candidates go for. If you are a girl, go for women's scholarship, and you can also apply for excess scholarship. In excess scholarship, your fees will be reduced to $250, and women's scholarship, your fees will be reduced to $350, right? More details on scholarship, you can go and check on institute's website. But if you are planning for February 24, don't wait for scholarship window. Assume that it's not going to be available to you, okay? Now, moving ahead, exam weight and comparison with 2023. As you know, there is some changes in the syllabus. So, firstly, addressing the change, these are structural changes. Concept-wise, there are no many new things, right? Few topics could be new, but as such, broadly, the conceptual part of the syllabus remains the same. Okay, so in total, we have 10 subjects. You can see over here, quantitative methods, the weights have reduced. 2023, it was around 8 to 12%. That is, let's say on an average 10%. This is around on an average 8%. For economics also, the weights have reduced. For FSA also, the weights have reduced. And there is a reason behind it. They've shifted a good part of it to prerequisite. That they are not going to test in exams, right? So because of which the weights have gone over here, have fallen down over here. Then corporate issuers, again the weights have reduced. Equity investments, you will notice here, the weight have gone up. Then fixed income, the weight have gone up. Derivatives, it remains the same. Even there is no changes in the curriculum. We'll discuss this in some time. Alternate investments, the weight have gone up. So whatever weight is reduced over here, they've distributed it in equity, they've distributed in alternate, they've distributed it into fixed income. Portfolio management also the weight have distributed, and ethics remains the same. Okay. So this is the exam weight. Okay. Now moving ahead, syllabus changes. Many candidates have asked many queries. First of all, if you have already started to prepare or is about to start to prepare, as of now, there is very few material and content available because the syllabus got announced 2 weeks back, 3 weeks back, right? So consider this thing. Many structural changes, reshuffling is done. Topic 1 is shifted from here to here. Like this changes are there. Very few new changes are there. Concept wise, there are very few new additions, right? So if you are starting to prepare with 2023 books, that's fine. When the books are out, like institute books are available, when the Schwezer books and other material is out, your coaching institute have provided you with the latest videos, then you can go for the updation part. But don't waste your time, you can start preparing, right? With subject to prepare, I'll tell you in some time. Overall, there is 10 to 15% reduction in syllabus, right? So earlier, the institute material used to be around 3,700 pages. Now it is around 3,000, 3,100 pages. So 10 to 15% reduction in syllabus is there. Or I can say it have moved to prerequisite part. Okay. Now moving ahead, syllabus changes. Ethics, there is no change, right? Whatever it was in 2023, it is still in 2024. Derivatives, no change. Whatever it was in 2023, it is in 2024. Equity, very small changes are there. The weights have increased, but the changes are very small as I compare it to 2023 syllabus. The same applies for FSA. Very small changes are there. Portfolio management, this reduction in syllabus, the weight have gone up, but in total there is some reduction in syllabus. Okay. So I'll say there are also very small changes. Okay. Then fixed income, major reshuffling is done, right? I have already made myself clear. Majorly it is reshuffling. Structural changes are there. So in fixed income, lots of structural changes are there. Concept wise, it's more or less the same. Structural changes are there. Some major changes. For alternate investments, they do it every year. This year is no exception. Corporate issuers, again, they do it every year. This year is no exception. Quants, there are some major changes. Again, the restructuring part, because some part is shifted to a prerequisite. So there are some major restructuring done. Okay. And then economics also, there are some changes. So if in case you want to start preparing, you have access to all the videos. You can start with ethics, you can do derivatives, you can do equity, right? Quants and all also you can do. But my suggestion will be to wait for your tutor to upload the latest video. It will take around 2 to 3 months for everyone in the industry to upload new videos, right? Okay. Now, these are all the things that the candidates asked me in last 2 to 3 weeks regarding CFA 2024 curriculum. But in case you have any particular doubt that is not addressed in the video, feel free to ping us on the number that is provided in the description, or you can comment down below and we'll try to get back to you. So till next time, bye-bye.